guys, welcome to a Captain Tsubasa video. First and foremost, I wanted to thank Miracle MS for providing this information about the recent update that should be arriving sometime in March. And I want to thank him also for continuously making Captain Tsubasa videos for Rising New Champions, despite the game kind of declining and being slow. I will provide his link to his latest, not his latest videos, but the video regarding this DLC information. Now, I just wanted to give my own bit of what I thought might be incoming. So obviously this is going to be apparently a new paid DLC, and that's great news because anything that's free is not going to be as good as when it's paid. So I'm actually glad that it's paid. And the name Rising Stars can only mean one thing, that we're going to get a new chapter in the last time where we left off in story mode. That's what I'm assuming. And apparently there is going to be an unlockable character that you get through playing the game mode. Now, who that is, I'm not too sure, but if we were to speculate, that can be excuse me, that can be, maybe it can be Carlos Santana, who knows. I know that sounds crazy, but it can be anybody. Regarding the episode Rising Stars, this could be a few things. It could be the high school arc while Tsubasa is in Brazil, and then the end part would be against World Youth, and then they had to introduce Natureza. They could introduce Carlos Santana. I mean, now it depends. Is the game going to add duplicate characters? If they do, then the new character can be Carlos Santana and not Carlos Barra. So that new Rising Stars DLC, I expected to introduce a lot of new moves, new skills. I don't expect it to introduce alternative versions of Tsubasa, and the only reason I say that is because MS and the World Junior Youth did not show any different variants. It was just the same Tsubasa with different skills. So I don't expect a different variant. The only person I expect a different variant from is Carlos, if they even do that because of the name switch. That's the only person I expect an alternate version. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they do add duplicate characters. I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't anticipate that. Maybe with Carlos Barra, they would just change his name to Santana with an update. I don't know how that would work or how they would go about that. But I am definitely excited that this is a paid DLC, because anything, like I said, anything that's paid is going to have work in it, opposed to it being free. So you can bet your ass that this is going to be a massive story upgrade. I hope they add new teams. I hope they go out of the way, and for story mode purposes, I hope they add Ryoma in Uruguay, like if you're playing against them, if they are in the game like that. And I hope they do add the other Swedish players and the Mexican players and the Thai players. They can do that. This DLC could bring new characters as well, not just new skills, new dialogues. It can also bring new sub characters, not the major characters. And then you have the new route, Harado. So that's good. This is great. Like, this is what they need to start doing. They need to start adding new paid episodes. Like, I'm okay with that. I know a lot of people are not, but I'm okay with that. I'm willing to, I'm willing to purchase it. And I've if anybody needs help purchasing the episode, I don't mind hooking 4 people up with the paid DLC. I did once help someone purchase Rising New Champions when it first came out. And then we have the new game mode, Freestyle mode. So that's the one that I covered in my last video, the one that looked like they were in a virtual reality mode. So I mean, that's cool. I'm just excited that Freestyle mode wasn't all we were getting. I'm glad that this kind of confirms that we are getting a new paid DLC, episode DLC, Rising Stars, which reminds me of the name Rising Suns. But I expect a lot of new faces that come with the DLC. I expect new teams, and the DLC players I don't know who to expect except the people that I've named. See, now I'm in a loop because I don't know what the new paid DLC is going to bring. If the new paid DLC is going to bring like the extension characters and teams like Sweden and the other Swedish players and the other Mexican players and other Thai players, then we got something. But if the paid DLC is going to bring someone like, now they can bring someone like Naturaleza. If you're gonna bring new teams for the new episode, then you can bring Naturaleza as a paid DLC, and then the next paid episode, they can, if they don't feature Naturaleza as the main antagonist in this one, they can do that on the next episode. So, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Apparently, I speculated that this should be coming sometimes mid-March, end of Feb. Obviously, February just ended, so I'm anticipating mid-March. Miracle MS also, I believe he said March 16th. My prediction was around that ballpark. So, stay tuned, guys. This is gonna be wild. I can't wait.